Let's see what we got here. Do 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 do. Very nice. Okay. Yes, I know it's well past 8 o'clock. Okay. And I'll fire up my YouTube playlist since they're not letting me listen to music through my PlayStation, because heaven forbid. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got here. No, it's a good tune, but I don't want to listen to that right now. There's a lot of that. You know what? We haven't listened to that one in a while. Yeah. Okay. Well, here we go. Okay. Mm. Whoops. Yeah, it's a long way down if I screw up. That could have been bad. Get rid of this tree that's in the way. Ooh. Okay, well, luckily I made another axe earlier, so... Yep, building a bridge over to this island and then all the way over to that one. Just because I can. And eventually, this entire facility, all of it, you know, this this tower I'm working on right now, plus my home, will all be interconnected. It's gonna take some doing though. That's an awful lot of cobblestone. I primarily work with cobblestone because it's really easy to replace. And should I have problems with creepers, you know, then I'm not taking forever to replace everything. Because when you're using rare materials, it's just a pain in the ass to replace everything. And yep, I love this game, but I want any repairs that I have to do to be quick and painless. That way I can not waste time I could be spent building. Yeah. It's not going to be a flawless bridge, but it's actually going to be a interconnected double bridge. Because that section over there is bridged. That's a chasm that goes down a ways, and this, we're actually going up. So, not sure what I'm going to do on that area, though. I might just have a mine shaft going straight down the middle of it, but we'll have to see when we get there. It'll be interesting anyway. Okay. Nice. Everything's linking up nicely. And yeah, I'm playing this on the PS4, so if you want to get to on the edges of things and not fall off to your death, clicking the right stick to kneel down keeps you from falling off the edge, but you can basically stand right on the edge and work. Makes customizing things and working really, really close to the edge much easier. Okay, we're out of cobblestone now. Yes, I have stairs, but I don't presently need stairs. I need raw cobblestone. So, actually gonna, no, almost fell there, but pop right on over here and use part of the stuff we're not using on this mountainside as building materials. Do have to be careful because it's nighttime and there will be monsters and all sorts of other lovely things hanging around. End up messing with the skeleton and get an arrow up my ass. For my trouble. Yeah, I'm using an iron pickaxe. I usually don't use them. It's not like iron's rare, but I don't like using those materials for tools, because when you first start out, it is kind of a pain in the ass to find, because you can't mine very far. Just with the simple tools that you've got. No, I usually use stone pickaxes and things, because they're easy to replace. Try to maximize my maximize the output of materials I put in versus what I get out of it. Doesn't always pan out that way, but that's what I shoot for, especially if I'm doing a lot of building or a lot of mining. I don't know why this thing still says Happy Halloween. I got rid of that message down the bottom, but oh well. Suppose that doesn't really matter, you know, for those of you watching this. Yeah, the last time I actually streamed, I think that was all the way back in October. I mean, it's been a good while since I've wanted to stream. I haven't even been making YouTube videos. I just haven't wanted to. You know, had a bunch on our plate and just haven't wanted to deal with it, really. You know, I'm not somebody who gets any monetary gain out of being a YouTuber anyway. So I just do it for the fun of it, because I like talking to you folks. A little sip of our drink. It's morning. Let's get our hairy little buns back out there and get back to some building. Hopefully the music in the background isn't too loud for you folks, but if it is, then I do apologize. But, you know, in their infinite wisdom, they don't allow you to stream and listen to your Spotify at the same time. You know, heaven forbid you should be, you know, broadcasting any kind of music from Spotify. Oh, it's like, come on, man. It's like, yeah, I enjoy the sounds of the game, but I also want to be able to listen to my music, because that keeps me relaxed, but keeps my energy up. If I don't have my music, then it's... Oop. Oh, I see you, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that's okay. Come in there. Yep, guess what? Get wrecked. Ha! Oh, and there was a pig there. Get it. And... Yep. No, come here. Get it. Yeah. Yes. I know. I'm pretty energetic when chasing after monsters and food in this game. It's like, get over here. Get in my belly. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get rid of this tree. But it is gonna put us right on the edge too, so. And yeah, I'm leaving a couple of floating trees. I know, I hate that too, but when my brain is in build mode, it's not in clean everything up and make it look pretty mode. So. But yeah, normally if something's out of place, I'll freak out and I'll get rid of any floating trees, because that shit just bugs me really, really badly. Alright, I'm not worried about, because I'm gonna knock all that down anyway. Get rid of any floating tree chunks that we have here. And that's the nice thing about using dirt, is you can use it as kind of a noob ladder to pop yourself up a couple blocks. That way you can work, but it's not permanent. You can get rid of things pretty quick and easy. And then just basically get rid of your footstool, and there you go. Okay. Now, looks like my character needs food. We're gonna move the carrots over here where the glass was. You can't eat glass in this game, thank God. Not even accidentally. But yeah, this location that I've got here is a really good one. Lots of animals around for food and materials. It's actually right near a village, which on occasion gets raided by pillagers and stuff. So we get to kick the pillagers' ass, and on occasion we'll borrow like a vegetable or two to start a new garden. But usually once you start gardening all on your own, then you have the materials anyway, so. Alright. So nice. Not gonna be putting this thing together super quick, but it's gonna look, yeah, it's gonna look sharpish when we're done. Okay. Yeah, got ourselves another floating tree here we gotta get rid of. I'm not worried about the treetops. If monsters happen to end up on my bridge, oh well. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for popping by. How are you doing today? Alright, what do we got here? Alright, let's see. Very nice. Yep, not doing anything high energy today, just playing a little bit of Minecraft. Oh, that's okay. That is a-okay. Totally get it. Let's see. That's stone down there. Nice. Whoops. Alright. Okay. Now, I don't even know why I'm doing that. Yeah, the rest of the stuff's gonna get chopped off later, but yeah, we're doing 1, 2, 3, like 5 wide, and yeah, you're gonna have like 3 spaces to walk, but 2 of them are gonna be taken up by turrets and stuff, because that's the way classical bridge design usually is. Yeah. You get your walkway, and then you get your turrets on each side. Yeah, this bridge is actually gonna be kind of cool. I mean, I could go really, really fancy with it, but just function over form most of the time. It's always been my bag. And yes, we're high enough up that snow will form, but it's not really an issue because I'm gonna end up putting duck down here so I can get rid of some of this crap that's floating. I'm gonna end up putting a bunch of oh god, great, I just lost the, my brain was just like, yeah, guess what, you've got the word, ha, now you don't. Yeah, a bunch of torches and stuff in between the turrets. So this place is gonna be lit up like a Christmas tree. It's gonna look really good. Alright, well we've got, yeah, that one's a double. That's also because it's the top of the stairs, so we're gonna skip one. Come along here. It's always good to have railings. Not really worried about getting thrown off my own bridge, but you never know. And it also, having it be a 3 wide is always a good idea, especially if Now we should happen to end up dealing with any kind of creeper infestation up here, we'll be able to back away and kill them pretty easy. Nothing worse than getting creepers and then not being able to run away from them, because you either end up eating the damage and losing part of your structure, or if you're really unlucky and you're not fairly heavily armored like my character is, you don't have armor and the creeper kills you. And you happen to not have a bed really close by, which sucks even worse. Okay. Could work out here at night, but I'm gonna be kind of chicken. It's gonna go inside and pop in a bed for a quick nappy poo. And yay, it's morning. Here comes the sun. As you can see all the way over there on the other side of the village, that's actually my current home, where this character actually lives. Yep. Got a really good thing going right now. Yep. Got a really good setup going on right now. Yeah, I mean, look at that. You can't tell me that's not an awesome view from all the way up here. And you can still see my house from way over here. um, at present, nothing. I'm just kind of hanging out. I'm actually streaming right now. Just kind of hanging out. Yep, just relaxing. Yep, taking it nice and easy, building a bridge across the gorge right now. Yep, 'cause I intend on putting up a another castle, because that's what I do. I just run around building castles and stuff. Yep, gonna need more, alright, let's see. Yep, time to go farm some more cobblestone. Fortunately, this whole mountain is one giant chunk of cobblestone, so it doesn't hurt. Yeah, I'm not sure how many pieces we'll get. Our iron pickaxe is looking a little tired, but we might be able to get a bunch of chunks out of this. Yeah, we'll get a little bit of experience out of this because of the flint and coal and stuff. We're doing okay, all things considered. I do want to end up smashing this entire chunk down as far down as I can get it. That way, nasty little skeletons can't come out here and stand and shoot at me when I'm on my bridge. But that's just plain rude. Okay. Okay, there goes our pickaxe, and that's actually perfectly fine. Go inside and craft a couple more. Not a big deal. Don't have to close the door behind me, but I do. Just to keep from getting any nasty surprises when my back is turned. Because, yeah, surprises when your back is turned sucks. And I'm going to create... Okay, what don't we need? We don't need these right now. We definitely don't need a boat. Or dirt. Don't need a tree. We don't need a bone or an arrow. Don't need that bow. Yeah, we don't need any of this dirt right now that I'm aware of. You know, generating enough, just destroying most of the stuff outside anyway. Yeah, it's always good if you have pickaxes that you've crafted to put them right in your hotbar, right in your queue. That way, as soon as one snaps, you can quick switch and get right back to work. Nothing I hate worse than having to stop to switch tools. Well, apart from being attacked when I'm trying to build stuff, that really pisses me off. Alright, we were, sorry, lost my train of thought there. Again, yeah, mining, that's right, we were mining cobblestone, weren't we? Yeah, I wish I could say that my train of thought doesn't disappear that often, but it does. More often than I'd like to admit to myself and to others. Okay, now that that's pretty much done, we're going to go down. We're going to go down one. I only want to go down one, but alright. Yeah, apparently what I want and what's going to happen are two completely different things. Huh. Well, that rock was a little tougher than I thought it was going to be. Okay, I almost got 2 stacks of cobblestone, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I've actually been strongly considering putting an underground tunnel from this place all the way over to my house. And that's going to take a serious amount of work. I'd actually like to travel underground, but I have to get everything lined up. That way it's a straight shot. It'd be more useful if I could do it in a minecart, but I'd be happy to walk it. It's fine by me, as long as I'm protected from end to end of the tunnel. I don't care. Now, the rest of it's easy. Get some more coal lumps here. Natural coal is really good for making torches. You can create charcoal and furnaces and stuff, but if you're already mining, then it's useful to just take the coal you find and put it to work. Okay. Now, actually making pretty good time. I'm making a... Yeah, that's a long way down, so I'm trying to be super careful. Because, yeah, my character's pretty strong, but I don't think he can survive that kind of a tumble. And you may notice that my character, if I run a little bit, my character is an elephant, because I have an elephant skin on right now. A bunch of different animal skins. I bought the skins pack. It was like a couple of bucks, and I wanted to treat myself, so I figured, what the hell. Besides, elephants are adorable. Yeah. Elephant. Yeah, I know. Watching me mine cobblestone has to be awfully boring. I'm sorry about that, but You know, this is part of the, unfortunately, part of the process of building is getting the materials so we can build. Alright. Yeah, I top off this, there we go. That stack's done. Now we're gonna climb right back up here and get straight back to what we were doing. We have, looks like, yep, 4 stacks worth of cobblestone, which is, looks 256 if I'm not mistaken. 256 pieces of cobblestone, which is actually really, really good. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. Yeah, let's take the axe to this tree here. Get that crap out of the way. Could also use additional wood. We always use more wood in this game, so. And that luckily is a renewable resource, because you can sometimes get saplings out of the trees and then replant them and keep doing that. Yeah. Okay, we lost our axe. That's all right. Just gonna use a sword because I don't care. Swords are easy to replace. I'm gonna mention this thing also chops faster than the axe does by a far sight. Okay. Sorry about the screaming in the background. I think somebody's watching a horror movie. Let's see. I might actually be able to reach it from here, but I can't. Yep. Okay, cool. Alright, that saved us a mountain of annoyance. Oh, nice. Yeah. Cutting trees with a sword, yeah. Okay. Alright, well, it's nighttime, and yeah, I could keep working, but yep. There we go. There's some creepers and stuff. Yep. Yeah, this whole mountainside gets absolutely crawling with monsters and crap. Close that, and guess what, Mr. Skeleton? You're gonna burn to death. Because, yeah. Burn, you son of a bitch. Burn. I hate skeletons. I hate them. Boy, that skeleton's getting the living hell burned out of him. That puts such a gigantic smile on my face. I can't help it. Can't quite reach him either. Damn. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go over there and kill those things. That's okay. Didn't damage my bridge, so I don't give a good goddamn. Damage my bridge, and I'd be pissed. Alright, well, that's one less creeper we have to deal with. God, those things are a pain in the ass. Alright, let's get back to what we were doing, shall we? Okay. Yeah, I could get rid of a bunch of that stuff, but I want to make sure I've got sure footing before I do anything. The last thing I want to do is start digging and then realize, oh, there's no ground underneath my feet. Yep, that could be bad. Yep, that could be really bad. Had it happen, and even when I'm not streaming, it's really embarrassing. I feel happy. Splat. So yeah, let's try not to do that. Okay. Alright. Okay, make sure I'm putting everything where it needs to go. Oh, beautiful. And you still get a really nice view off this bridge anyways, so. Yeah, with this chunk, I'm just gonna have to be super careful. And plus I can chip all that down right off the edge anyway, so. I'll come back and come back and get rid of that in a while. Same thing could be said for this land here. I'll just have to be really, really careful. Maybe put a ladder down one of these and just kind of hang off of it and chip away at this junk. The most important part, though, is actually building the bridge first and foremost. So, yeah, the rest of that's just busy work, really. Yeah, let's get a... Yeah, if I was using a shovel, I could probably dig this stuff faster, but... You know what? Let's go and get a shovel and see if I can manipulate this dirt just a little bit faster. Make my life that much easier. Okay. Yeah, one shovel coming up. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. Put the iron pickaxe there. Because it's not useless yet, but no, it's got another 40 blocks before it snaps finally. Yeah, it's usually not advisable to throw something out. Just use it until it snaps. Unless you're trying to repair something or... Oh yeah, that's way faster. Yeah, and that's actually going to be part of... Boy, we are... Now, we are cooking right along now. Ooh-wee. just move some of that stone out of the way. Oh, there's a pig here too. Oh, so there's actually two chunks of land. So yeah, I could actually bridge all the way out to that one, go over, and then back to this one, and then back here. Wow, nice. That was an unexpected surprise. I'm actually really happy about that. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're falling off the edge now. Climb up there, but one way or another, I'm getting back on that GD tree. Alright. Having a little... Aha, there we go. Technical difficulties. Give me 1 sec, folks. Oh, okay, cool. I was wondering why the music stopped. It's nearing the end of the playlist, but it's one of several YouTube playlists that I have. Man, we're actually making okay time stripping these trees down. I mean, if they weren't in the way of the friggin' walking path, I wouldn't even bother with them. But like the one off to the side, the very first tree that we have hanging there, I'm not even gonna bother with it. I've been kinda chewing it over in our mind, and it's like, yeah, it's not in the way, so why mess with it? It's not in the way, so why bother? I do like the day-night cycle in this game, though I will admit sometimes the days don't seem very long. But I'd suspect that's because, you know, when it's daytime, we're just, you know, absolutely to the walls busy. Alright, let's... come on over here. A little bit of glass there. Let's cook ourselves up some dinner and get some shut-eye. Eat this pork chop here, because that'll fill our food bar up. Also repair some of the damage we caused throwing ourselves out of a perfectly good tree. Also want to, another axe going, because I'm pretty sure I snapped the last one. Yeah, I got a fireplace over here. Doesn't really do much, but it produces smoke, and I created a little chimney. That way, this looked more like a house house or a castle that's lived in. Take a look here. Yeah, yeah, this tree's not hurting anybody. I'm not gonna mess with it. Really don't like this land hanging here, though. That type of stuff agitates the hell out of me. I'm not going to get rid of the tree itself, but I'm definitely going to trim that back a little bit. Oh yeah, that's going to be it. No, this is, yeah. I won't get rid of the tree, but I'm going to try and get rid of the majority of this junk that's here, because there's no real need for it. Especially if it's just dirt. We can take the shovel to it. Yeah, I think, yeah, this is actually the other side of the original span. Let's fill this all in with cobblestone. Doesn't have to be perfect, but ouch, just has to look the part. Okay. It may seem like a waste of cobblestone, but like it if things were... Okay, that's not awful. It's neater than it was, so... Okay. Alright. That's quite a bit better. Yep. Got a friendly little tree hanging there. I'm gonna make a couple more shovels. Do. But before we do any of that, I want to switch playlists here. Alright. Here we go. Okay, created enough shovels, so here we go. Right back at it. Yeah, I'm actually okay with the idea of leaving the trees alone. As long as the dirt and stuff's gone, stuff's just super messy. I'll fill all that in with cobblestone. I'm gonna have to do be like right on the edge. big fan of this, because I honestly, in real life, I absolutely, pardon my French, but I fucking hate heights. I really do. I do not like high places. Unless I know for a fact I'm high up enough that if I fall, or more to the point, when I fall, that the fall is actually going to kill me. I don't want to fall and be crippled. I want the fall to finish the job. Because I've known people that have fallen and gotten all crippled up, and it's just, ooh, it's awful. Nice. Okay. Yep. Yep. It's never gonna be perfect, but it's gonna be better. That's key. That's the key word today, kids. Better. Better than yesterday. Yeah, I don't even care about the leaves. I just want the dirt gone. Alright. A lot of dirt there. Okay. Come right out onto this edge here. I'm gonna have to connect. Yeah, I'm not gonna go under the bridge and get rid of every little piece of dirt, but I at least want it to, most of the building to be quasi-uniform. Yeah, and trees don't float on their own, so there we go. Okay, we can stomach that. So, all right, happy little tree. Okay. Let's see. Boy, bridge is underlaid on a bunch of dirt. That's okay. Go on, neaten it up nice and sparkly. There we go. Wasn't gonna do this, but that's alright. Well, we need to anyway to maintain this bridge, so. Okay. Okie dokie. That was a mistake, but that's okay. Okay, that's looking pretty good. It's a little lopsided, but that's okay. Yeah, we can just encircle it like that so it looks a little better. Yeah, that one piece of dirt's gonna agitate the hell out of me. Alright. Whoop, I was mistaken. 2 pieces. Alright. I'm go on a scavenger hunt for dirt. I just can't help myself. I go completely overboard. Okay, this is starting to get kind of messy, so. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Okay, I can live with that. Now we're right back to where we were a minute ago. Yep, that's a long way down, so be super careful with that. Okay. Well, that also works out because I want to make sure that that underlying bit is really, really solid. So. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, as far as setting up like the sides of this, that's not the issue. The issue is well, the issue is it's nighttime and I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by monsters. See, there it is again, my lack of perceived time, even in video games. Alright. Check something though. Wait. Yeah, that's... Okay. Now this section here you guys can see coming down. I'm actually going to neaten that up and turn that into a support pillar. That way this bridge looks like it's actually being held up by something. But I'm going to do that from the bottom, not the top. It's just easier, especially with something like that that's already got ground fairly close to it, it's actually much easier to give the illusion that the bridge is being held up correctly from the ground up, not in reverse. And a creeper got me. Luckily, we were smart enough to sleep right here. So all I gotta do is go and pick my stuff up. Not a big deal. Yeah, dying sucks, and I lost, 32 levels worth of magic, but that's incidental. Should have been keeping my eye out for creepers. I know better, but I still made that rudimentary mistake all the same. Anybody can screw up like that. Anybody who says, "Oh, I've never done that," yeah, you're a liar. Point blank, I'm calling you a liar. Right. Most of our gear back. Some of it's splayed all over. Yeah, I when I fell and hit the ground, I kind of exploded. So yeah, that for anything watching me fall to my death was probably like, ooh, yeah, that couldn't have been fun to watch. Okay, let's make sure we're not leaving anything behind, because, yeah, that would suck a lot. Nope. Nope, as far as I can tell, I have everything I wanted. Okay. Let me see if that jerk damaged my, yeah, I'm not worried about one cube of dirt. Yeah, if that jerk damaged my bridge, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm going to be legitimately angry if that creeper damaged my stuff. I mean, if he cleared the way for me, I'm gonna say thank you, but yeah, if he damaged any of the stuff I was just working on, I'm gonna be less than enthused about that. I can neaten this up later. Put the bridge right there. Okay. Up we go. Alright. So, let's see what he did. He popped over here. He actually helped me out. So that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, he blew me off the edge, but he also took out a bunch of this crap I need to remove anyway. So, yep, thank you, Mr. Creeper, for exploding on me. Your what was a negative behavior actually turned out with positive result. So thank you. Yeah, and that's also another reason why I have an issue with heights, because of surprise attacks like that. It's just like, oh god, we're kind of going for a ride. All right. Drat. Ugh, pardon me, folks. Ugh. I'm not sure why my music in the background keeps stalling. I mean, it's not that important. It's important to me, but it's rather frustrating. Anyway. Okay, no, yeah, thing keeps pausing for some unknown reason. It's probably because I have autoplay turned off or something lame like that. Alright. Well, yeah, I'm overreaching by one. That's okay. Easily fix that. There we go. Nice. Okay. I don't need snowballs. No idea why I have those stupid things. And there goes the sun. Sorry I stopped talking there for a second. I kind of... Yep. Kind of went bye-bye for a second there. Again. I get so hyper fixated on what I'm doing that... somebody could set a nuke off in my neighborhood and I wouldn't even notice. Yep. Character's not getting hungry. It's probably because I'm not running around too much. Yeah, burn, you zombie bastard. I friggin' hate zombies in this game. Not as bad as I hate creepers, but... Yeah, Fry, you son of a... There we go. Yeah, he finally kicked the bucket. Oh, you think you're gonna hide under that tree? I don't think so. Yep, get smacked with a sword, bitch. Yeah. Alright. Enough goofing around. Yeah, we've got ourselves a bridge to build, and we're wasting time screwing around, so... Yeah, having all that additional dirt and crap down below does not throw me, but it's whatever. As long as we have a solid foundation for the bridge, I can... It makes me sick to even say this, but I can tolerate the inconsistency. Do I have another shovel? Yes, we do. Pardon me. Okay. Lots of dirt, but no cobblestone. Alrighty. So, here we go again. Yeah, back to mining cobblestone. A metal pick? I do. Just a little bit left of one, but that's fine. Said there wasn't much life left in it anyway. Yeah, the 30-something levels that I lost in energy and magic built up was all the energy and magic I'd built up since I started this character. I'm not upset by it. But it was unfortunate to lose it to the hands of a creeper. But that's just kind of the way it works. Okay, that's the end of that pick. A little bit slower, but still just as trusty. More so, I honestly think. stone. 1.5. Any second now. There it goes. Let's grab a new one and keep it right on plugging. Okay. Whew. Almost didn't make that. Anyway. It's rotten flesh. Yuck. That honestly is the only downside to having earmuff style headphones is sometimes it'll because of the additional heat and moisture, your ears will itch like crazy sometimes. But the sound quality is much better. The little earbuds, I mean, they're useful in a pinch, but they actually make my ears and head hurt. That's why usually if I have to spring for a new headset, I try to go with the muff version. Everybody loves muffs that I'm aware of. Some people might like the little earbuds, and I'm not partial to them myself. But that's just me, because I've had some poor experiences with them. There we go. Any more shovels? Unfortunately, no. That's okay. It's not as fast, but in a pinch you can use a stone block. Using blocks of mine actually saves your picks and stuff if you're willing to be patient with it. And it's about as efficient as a standard pick, so it's a fun little trick for you, for the folks of you that don't know it. Yeah, it's time for another sip of our drink. Okay. Alright. make sure that we didn't miss any. If any of these blocks are dirt, we're going to have to rectify that. No? Wonderful. That's one less mess I have to clean up. Okay. I'm actually making quite good time, all things considered. Alrighty. Let's see. You know what? I think we're going to make it a little bit easier on ourselves. 2 of those, 1 of those. Glass bottles. No, I don't need shears. Alright. Iron shovel. Put that right there. Iron pick. Yeah, let's put the clothes back on that we lost because of that explosion, which, yeah, that was quite awful. I'm not going to panic about any of the clothes I may have lost. Alright. Why do I keep picking up snowballs? Gah. Alright. Get ourselves a floating tree. Well, we're gonna have to take care of that, because that'll bug the hell out of us. Ah, wonderful. Okay, very nice, very nice. Must be coming to the end of this this portion of the bridge, I bet. Yeah, because we're smoking right along. Doesn't seem like we're going fast, but, you know, usually when I'm constructing things by myself, I work much slower, but more thoroughly. A little bit more anal about things being exactly the way I like them. Yeah, transferring to that floating island's gonna be kind of fun, and I'm definitely going to later on, yeah, put a couple of supports so it looks like that's being held up by something. Floating island. Shit. Trying not to hit the bottom stuff at all, because it looks like it would be very easy for us to run out of places to put our feet, and then we'll fall to our death, and yeah, that would suck. That would suck a lot. I think this portion because of what's on either side, I'm not going to waste all that time clearing away all of that dirt. This section might actually be, from say, here onwards, is actually going to be enclosed. Which is actually kind of a good idea. Keep the creatures and shit out. I'm going to make sure it's well lit though. Make and that's usually how I build a tunnel. I just lay down straight strips, and then I put the covering on afterwards. And I think we're actually going to not done building this bridge, but I think we're going to give it a little rest so I can get my characters some more armor and do some other things just for a couple minutes. Just a little change of pace. Heading back over to our house. Not sure you guys have seen the house yet, because we started the stream in there. Yep, this is a little village that I mentioned that gets raided, I wouldn't say all the time, but often enough. Yeah, some pillagers showed up and I kicked the piss out of them. They won't be back. Yep, all of this, not the dirt part, but the water slide and the steps and the pumpkin farm and sugarcane farm, I built all that. This is actually just a boring ass little hillside. I built these steps. We got our wheat growing over here, more pumpkins, sweet berries, and carrots. And we have a bell. Ding! School's in session. Okay. Makes me glad I put those in there, yeah. There we go. Now we're back to being armored up pretty well. Because yeah, we were kind of hurting for armor for a little bit there. Because of one godforsaken creeper. Oh yeah, it's also nice when a bad storm comes through. Because you can actually watch the watch the rain and stuff. Eventually, I'm gonna probably change these out to single pane glass. Because with the cubes, it obscures the view a little bit. It's not awful, but it's not as good as I'd like it to be. Okay, let's offload all this dirt. We don't need all this dirt. Lot of dirt to keep, but I'm sure I'll find a use for it. Spruce saplings, we got coal. I'm gonna hang on to the wood because it may become useful to me later on. Trying to think here. Anything in the... Yep, well, there was actually food in one of them. Yeah, I think it was in the smoker. Do I have anything I can cook in here? No? Okay. I think that's gonna be the plan. Yeah, it's crappy and rainy out, but we need to go do a little hunting, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna take the water slide down. It's not perfect. Yeah, it needs work, but it functions. It also works as a monster trap too. They get stuck in it because I dug down an additional block. They can't get out of it because the water pushes them up against the brick end and they can't jump. Now, when I first found this town, these animal pens were, well, loaded with animals, of course. But okay. Bust this open. Okay. Okay, I am not going to hurt that horse because I don't have to. I am, however, going to steal their, animal pens because I'm being kind of a cheap shit and I'm being too lazy to make any. So I'm gonna steal theirs instead. And we got 3 beef for our trouble, so. Yeah, you see that orange in the background? That's actually a lava flow that I made. I bring buckets of lava up to the top of the mountain. It only took like 2 or 3 buckets full of lava to do that. Try not to hit this horse, but he's insistent on getting in the way. Alright. Nice shot. My grandmother could have made a better shot, and she's dead. Crappy ass little skeleton. Yeah, now we're gonna go back up the house. sleep until the sun comes up. Let's see about setting ourselves up an animal pen out here, right out in the open. Woohoo, we've got skeletons. Bunch of them. He missed. That time he didn't. Luckily, that most of the monsters can't open doors in this game. So... yeah, burn, you sons of bitches. Burn, there we go. See? You know, like this fella got trapped in here because the water flow is so steep. Okay. I think we're gonna change things up just a dash and do a simple place to put our beef. Yeah, nothing too wild and crazy. Just a little pen for cattle. Ugh. Trying to dig down, but that's what's happening. Because this thing digs really well, so. Okay. Especially if you're in a high traffic area that has wolves, it is strongly advised that you make sure to double or triple layer your fencing. That way the wolves can't get in and eat your livestock, because they will. Had that happen. Didn't anger me, it was just like, oh, okay, well, that's what happened to all the sheep. Alright, here we go. Yeah. I'm gonna have it set up right here, nice and close to the house. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was trying to get a nice square. It also behooves you to raise and look after chickens. Yep, you can process them for their meat, but you can also hang on to them because they naturally produce eggs in a pretty decent quantity, so. Especially if you're somebody in this game that likes to make a lot of cakes and stuff. I make a cake on occasion in game, but it's not always worth it. Yeah, I mean it's fun and it allows you to get a trophy, but okay. I think that ought to do it for. Oh yeah, let me get rid of this last chunk here. There we go. Okay. Let's start laying down our fence. Okay. Guess we're gonna have to get rid of some more land then, cause yeah. There we go. Yeah. Overdid it. Okay, now we want to lead this. I'm gonna end up having to make some more fence, but that's okay. Now that way you get a nice, good-sized pasture for your cows. Let's go cut some trees, because we're gonna have to make more. It's a damn nuisance, but there you have it. Alright, here we go. Nice. The 13 might do it, but... Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you can make, you could end up making, like, kind of a tie-dye, animal pen if you use different wood types. Like I said, I'm a little bit anal sometimes about stuff, so I try to keep things looking nice and uniform if I can. Otherwise, it bugs me, and later on I have to go and fix it. Okay. Yep, lots and lots of birch. Whoops. Tend to fall down a hole, but that's okay. That happens sometimes. Yeah, looks like my character forgot how to jump, so... Okay. Well, looks like we're chopping trees with a sword again. And then go with 30 wood. Hopefully that should be sufficient for what we need. Might as well finish this. Okay. Yeah, having a pen for your beef. I don't usually raise pigs. Mostly beef and beef, chickens, and sheep are the three that I find are most worth it. Let's see if we got any more building materials. Some. About in here. Nope. Okay. 7 fence and 1 fence gate. Okay, there's that. More fence. Only need 1 fence gate really, especially if you're doing beef, because most of them can't. They can't jump properly, so. Okay. Alright. And it's nighttime, so we're gonna put our character to bed. That way they could wake up early and we could finish this off. And at least put the finishing touches on what we got done so far. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna end up with a tie-dye one, but that's fine for right now. Okay. Put our gate here. It's always good to have a single entry point is preferable, because then you can lead your cattle in pretty easily. I'm gonna leave one of those open because we're gonna put sheep in the back of this. Whoops. It seems like a waste of resources, but I always like to double up just to be sure that creepy crawlies aren't in the pens of my animals. And usually I'll every other post I'll put a torch on. So if the area is really brightly lit, monsters won't spawn in it, and you won't have too much trouble with them. Plus, you can't be shot through the rungs of these. It's a good place to hide if you have skeleton problems. Or if you're working lose track of time and you're still out here in the middle of the night, you don't have to worry about skeletons shooting you in the back when you're tending your cattle. Because, yeah, that could really become an agitation if it was a problem. Okay, one right over here. Wonderful. Yep, that's gonna be nice. Do I have... swing this open. I'm gonna go get a thing of wheat to draw my first cow in. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. One thing I almost forgot to mention. Wheat will attract... oh, okay, he walked in there by himself. Cool. Yeah, wheat will attract beef. It'll also attract mutton as well. Sheep. See if we can find another cow. That way we can start start our breeding cycle really quick. It's always nice when you're able to get things started off on the right foot. Or, in their case, the right hoof. That's it, guys. Come and follow me. Yep. Okay. Close the gate. You get some, you get some, and now you both get some. Yep, making a little cow. There we go. Yep, and they're pinned in. They're good. Chickens can be kind of a pain in the ass, mostly because those things are so fast. And when you've got a pen full of them, they're all over the damn place. They really are. They keep you busy. I still have, yep, I still have wood. So I want to do, another fence gate. Oh, 2 fence gates plus 1. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna set up, hang on a sec here. Yeah, I'm gonna end up double layering the entire thing, just to be safe. You can enclose it on the top, but I usually don't. If you end up with a, what the hell? A spider in here, it's not gonna be the end of the world. It's really not. You know, spiders are easy to deal with. For the most part. Okay. I'll put that there. Okay. And we're gonna put one right there. I know it looks funky, it's floating right now, but you tie it all together. There we go. Yep, everything gets tied together beautifully. Yep. Yep, this is gonna be a really nice nice place for our cattle to live. And I'm gonna set up a like this portion here. Okay, there's the gate. So yeah, maybe like right here over is gonna be for the chickens. Get them all. On occasion they'll make a dash for the door, but I can usually lock them back in. Pardon me. Oh no, bunny. I'm sorry, bunny rabbit. Yeah. I just kind of feel bad doing that, but it's gotta be done. So, I don't know why I just did that. Yeah, a wooden axe. the very concept of that makes me chuckle. I mean, get the job done in game, but yeah, I think I'm actually gonna, because I have a bunch of oak, I think, or yeah, I'm pretty sure I have oak or spruce. Yeah, we're actually gonna smoke this rabbit that we got in a minute. Make sure we're hitting up all the birch. Yeah, usually I'd say for time's sake, if you're not worried about it being nightfall or you're not under any major time constraints, I'd say get at least 2 full stacks of wood of any type. That way you can really work on getting your fences set up the way you want. Let's see how much wood we got. 42. Not particularly overjoyed by that number, but it might just be what we have to work with, because well, it's nighttime now, and this area will very, very, very quickly become hostile. So we need to GTFO right now. No, bad creeper. Go away. Yeah, and if you get a full capacity amount of cows, it is loud. It is definitely loud. Okay, smoke that bunny, which only takes a couple of seconds. Yeah, that smoker also cooks things wicked fast. Absolutely love this thing. Yeah, it actually cooks things so much quicker than the traditional cooking method, I think, but maybe I'm mistaken. Yeah, this thing here is actually our stone cutter. We don't have any stone right now, so birch. Yeah, we got plenty of that there. Couple of those, and then we could come back here. 12 birch fence. That's it. Oh, that's kind of lame. $63 birch fence. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we should be able to finish the job with that. Yeah, need to double up, like I was saying before, on the gates for the chickens, though, because those little bastards can fly. And that can become an absolute nuisance if you're not careful. Yeah. Cute as buttons, but they're a pain in the ass. Yeah, little baby zombie outside. Yeah, burn you little SOB. Yeah, seeing as that, yeah, I'm not going to double up on the fence for the sheep, because they don't jump. They just kind of mill around and eat. You know, I doubled up on the one for the beef, because that's the main entrance. Also, it's a potential point where things might get in, or might try to get out. So, yeah. I made a bunch of fencing this time, just to be 100% sure we've got it handled. This is also extremely good to do, is you can set up a in your home or wherever you'd like a receptacle specifically for meat and foodstuffs. In my original house that I recently rediscovered, I actually had done that. It's all food. Yeah, I mean, really good. Yeah. Now we got our animal fencing set up. Oh, now it's easy enough. I'm just gonna get these guys up here if I can. And I'm gonna, okay, my design was actually really good. So, yeah, the beef will be in this area, and this is kind of an open hub into the other animal pens. Kind of an entrance hall, if you will. Yeah. It means when I bring stuff in, I won't have to track animals through other animals' paddocks. They can go to be brought into their own areas without a chance of animals escaping or all hell breaking loose. There we go. Yeah, the cow's kind of stuck. There we go. Okay, now comes the fun part, lighting this. I'm basically just gonna run a ring of torches around the top of it, I guess. I should have enough That doesn't make me happy, but it had to be done, so. Jerk off took a chunk out of my house. Alright. Yep, of all things, had to get a creeper stuck in my vegetable patch. Alright. Can be repaired, not that big of a deal. Yeah, and the berry bushes are easy to plant, and they come back super quick. So that's not that's a non-issue. Creeper is being a troll, and he's the only one that lost. So. Now, everything's actually hunky-dory now. Yeah, wouldn't you know it? One chunk of cobblestone that I actually lost out of there. Just happened to have it. Yeah. Yeah, the creepers can be real a-holes, but it is, if you want to make sure that everything's secure and keeping stuff out of there, you can make a practice of fencing all that stuff in, but I usually don't. Okay. This is 31. Yeah, so we just created a absolute truckload of torches, and we're gonna need them. All of them. Okay, guys, I'm gonna step away for a minute. I need to grab a bite to eat. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Okay, folks. Yeah, I got my grub, but we've been at this for 2 hours and change. I think we're gonna light up our animal area and then call it a night. Nothing against you guys, just it's time to get some rest, I think. Okay. Place one, skip one. See that? You just tried to get me too. What a schmuck. Yeah, they'll still try to get you and stuff, but they won't be able to. Look at me, I'm an angry little skeleton. What a troll. Okay. You missed. His part is, he didn't even miss well. You can kinda counter troll him doing that. Ha! Gotcha! See? See, children? And this is why you shouldn't be a troll in video games. Because you get smacked in the head with a sword. That's what you get. Alright. I'm all brightly lit. Put that one right there. Yeah, the forest seems to be infested with skeletons right now. Yep, that area is all nice and lit now. Yep. Do this that way when we do decide to get chickens, we're not able to figuratively and literally fly the coop. Yes, you can get spiders in your stuff, but playing this game and you're still worried about a little spider action, then yeah, you're probably out of your depth. Spiders are the lowest thing on the totem pole as far as monsters go, so I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, and the next time, let's see about breeding some chickens and sheep. Hope you folks have enjoyed this 2.5 hours of me jabbering on, building some bridges, you know, getting ourselves some farm animals. You folks have a great night, and as always, I have been your host, Glassjaw Deathclaw.